of many species cause severe allergies and bronchial applications in some people, often leading to chronic respiratory disorders, asthma, bronchitis, etc. Pollen grain also causes the severe allergies and bronchial problems in some people, leading to the respiratory problems like the asthma and then the bronchitis, etc. It may be mentioned that the Parthenium or the carrot grass that came into India as the contaminant with imported wheat has become ubiquitous in occurrence and causes the pollen allergy. You can see that the Parthenium or the carrot grass that came into India as a contaminant with the wheat that also causes the allergy. These are the view of the vegetative cell and then the generative cell. You can see this is a pollen grain. It outer layer contains of the exon and inner layer contains of the intine. Exon consists of the poropollen and the sporopollen, and the intine consists of the cell and the pectin. This is an important one. This is a very important topic in this chapter. And this is the pollen grain, and this is the pollen grain. It contains the vacuole. You can see they labeled that, and then this is the nucleus. This is the asymmetric spindle. This is asymmetric spindle, and this is the vegetative cell, irregular shaped nucleus, and the cytoplasm, and this is the generative cell that floats in the cytoplasm of vegetative cell. This is generative cell. And next one is the pollen grain. Next one is the pollen grain are rich in nutrients. They causes allergy and they are also rich in nutrients. It has become a fashion in the recent years to use pollen tablets as a food supplement. Nowadays, it become fashion to use the pollen tablet as a food supplement. In Western countries, a large number of pollen products in the form of tablets and syrups are available in the market. You can see that in the Western countries, a large number of pollen products in the form of tablets and in the syrups are available in the market. Pollen consumption has been acclaimed to increase the performance of the athletes and the race horses. This is the very important that it gives us the pictures that you can see that pollen tablets, pollen syrups, and the bee pollen from England. This is introduced in Western countries from England. Natural bee collected pollen in the tiny golden pods. A natural food from honey bee. Net weight is the 0.45 OZ. These are the pollen tablets. Every line and every word of the NCERT is very important. This word is also important. Which came on the tablet. These words are also very important. And once they are shed, pollen grains have to land on the stigma before they lose viability. If they have to bring about fertilization. Meaning of this sentence is, once when the pollen grains are shed on the stigma by some moths, means air, wind, and by some insects, they have to be landed. Pollen grains have to be landed before the loss of viability. Because when they lost the viability, there is no fertilization takes place. They have to bring about fertilization. Okay, how long do you think the pollen grains retain viability? How long do you think? Means in different species, different time is there for viability. The period for which pollen grain remain viable is highly variable and to some extent depend on the prevailing temperature and humidity. Means the period for which pollen grain remain viable is highly variable in various species. Okay, it depends on temperature and humidity. In some cereals such as the rice and wheat, pollen grains lost viability within 30 minutes of their release, and in some members of Rosaceae, Leguminosae and Solanaceae, they maintain viability for months. You can see this is a very important line of NCRT. In some cereals, rice and in the wheat, they lose viability within 30 minutes. And in some families like roses, solanaceae, leguminosae, they maintain viability for months. You may have heard storing semen of many animals, including humans, for artificial insemination. You heard that in artificial, you can learn this in the next chapter, that is the human reproduction, that is about the artificial insemination. It is possible to store pollen grains of the large number of species for the years in liquid nitrogen, that is the minus 196 degrees centigrade. That they are saying that in the plants also pollen grains can be stored for the years in the liquid nitrogen minus 96 degree Celsius. Such stored pollen can be used as the pollen bank, similar to seed banks in crop breeding programs.